Hello everyone, and welcome to another edition of Rich and Pam's Camping Adventures. This week we start part one of our most recent trip out west to visit some of America's national parks. Okay, are we in New Mexico or are we in Colorado? Perhaps we're in Arizona. Or maybe Utah.
Maybe.
We're at Four Corners, which is all of them, all of the above. We're now at Canyon of the Ancients National Monument in southwestern Colorado. And Pam is checking out what we're looking at here. Looks like a lot of rock formations, and in the canyon it's a trail going out of here, so we'll check it out.
Wisconsin. Where do you live? Florida. Ryder, where do you live?
New Mexico.
New Mexico. Notice, and ask people where they lived, no one gave me their address. Because when we think about home, it's a bigger picture. It's not just the houses we live in. Sometimes people have a small sense of place. It's the town they're from, or even the state. The bigger the country. And that's how you entered and emerged out of a kiva. Now every kiva has a heart, has a fire pit. What it does is it allows cool air to come down a vent shaft and then before that cool air can move, it hits a wall. Sometimes it's a mason's wall like this, or in the kivas we passed, they're just slats of sandstone. No matter how that wall, because sediment has gotten inside of these spaces, so the original has been covered.
Yeah, it may look like we're in the middle of nowhere, but we're going into Canyonlands National Park. Still in Utah. We'll go in and check it out and see what's going on. We're at the Green River Overlook in Canyonland. See some of these hills and things in the background there. This is called Whale Rock, and it's a big, huge mound. There's a trail going up to it that we're not going to take today. We have the pups with us, but it's kind of cool. One big hunk of stone there. This is called Upheaval Dome. There is a trail you can take to go around it. From the parking lot, though, it doesn't look any more unique than anything else does around here. It's all kind of unique looking. Grand View Point Overlook. There's about a 1 mile trail you can take down. Might get a little different view. All along the roadways in southeast Utah, there's a lot of this type of scenery everywhere. You can just stop at a pull-off and photograph all day long.
Thank you for joining us for this edition of Rich and Pam's Camping Adventures. Be sure and join us again soon as we conclude our trip out west for 2025 to some of America's national parks.